Creation of a synchronization profile is quite easy. Just click Create Profile and hit Start. Every profile needs a name. Let's call it Demo. First we need to specify where is our Jira. The URL, username and password. The same goes for TFS. We specify which TFS we would like to be synchronized with our Jira. We specify URL, username and password as well. The profile health check will show you when our credentials are correct. Next we decide what kind of data we would like to synchronize. First of all, the direction, both or just one. Do we want to synchronize comments? Yes, both directions. Do we want to synchronize attachments? Yes. Then we decide which project we would like to have synchronized, both in Jira and on TFS. On this screen, we specify which fields in both TFS and Jira will be used to store the linking between work items and issues. Now we have to decide which issues to which work items will be synchronized. Here I have a basic mapping between bugs and tasks. I would like to map stories from Jira to user stories in TFS. Aside from that, I can choose a default issue type and default work item type to be used as a fallback. Now the statuses. There are no issue trackers without statuses. We need to map statuses from Jira to states in TFS. Basic workflow template in Jira is to do, in progress and done, while TFS has new, active and resolved. To do goes to new in TFS. In progress from Jira becomes active in TFS, and done in Jira becomes closed in TFS. We can also map two statuses to one. In this case, closed and resolved will both be mapped to done in Jira. As before, you can choose a default fallback option. This screen shows the mapping of links between Jira and TFS. As you can see here, isDuplicated is the same type of link as duplicate of. You can just switch the direction of linking. You can also choose if you would like to synchronize subtasks. First you decide which type of linking on TFS should be used for storing this relationship and decide which mapping should be used. Now almost everything is done. As you can see, we need to define mapping for priority severity. We map the highest value from Jira to critical in TFS and so on and so forth. As before, we need to define default value, which will be used as a fallback. All other fields are just mapped by copying them, like description, environment and summary. You have the option to decide if you would like to enable this profile now or later. Now our newly created profile is visible on synchronization configuration. Field mappings you have defined in the wizard can be later changed. Would you like to see a live demo? Contact us support@spartez.com.